Thanks for joining today. I am Ryan Nieman, Fantasy Sports U here. Follow us on Twitter at FantasyUSports and catch us on the web at fsportsu.com. Go to Instagram where you can find pictures of dogs, cats, anything sports related at fsportsu. I am Ryan Nieman. Thanks again for listening today from Chicago, Illinois. 60 and sunny. Hopefully it stays that way. No more snow. Tired of all that snow. Just want to be warm for the rest of the week. But today we have a great guest today is joining us right now. In life, we all face adversities, and it is really how we overcome it is what shapes us as an individual. There are times where we simply decide to throw in a towel because we truly believe that the obstacles are too much to defeat. Our guest today defied all odds to get where he's at today, and his story continues to inspire those around him. At the age of 16, during a preseason hockey charity event, he suffered an unfortunate spinal injury that would leave him without any movement in his lower body. However, despite of the initial thought of him never playing any sports ever again, our guest today proved all the doubts were wrong. As you can see by this remarkable accolades I'm about to go off and read right now, how remarkable and inspirational his life has been. Joining us right now is bronze medal winner in 2006 Torino, Italy Olympics, 2010 gold medal winner and top defensive man in the 2010 Vancouver, British Columbia Paralympics, named Paralympic Sportsman of the Year for 2010, and Athlete of the Month in December of 2012 by the USOC, captain of the Team USA sled hockey team, and back-to-back gold medalist for Team USA in sled hockey that included this year's 2014 gold medal victory over Russia. Taylor Chace is joining us right now. How's it going, Taylor?
Oh, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate all the words there. It's good to be on.
Thanks again for joining, and you just came back from the 2014 Olympics at Sochi, and describe that experience. And despite of all those claims that the living conditions were just dreadful over there, how was it in 2014 Olympics?
It was a good time overall. A lot of the stuff that people saw in the media, I think, was a little misperceived just by the way it was portrayed. But overall, it was a great time. And unfortunately, one guy, just Steve Cashino, our goaltender, who was pretty important on our team, he got locked in the bathroom for a short period of time. But he's still breathing. He's still alive. So we had a good time. I don't have anything bad to say about Russia.
And what did it mean for you that for the first time in sled history for the hockey team that any team has won back-to-back gold medals?
Oh, it's a great feeling. Obviously, the first time we won that gold medal, it's an amazing accomplishment because you do it with a group of guys that you trust and that you've put a lot of hard work in with each other and a lot of time and effort. So it feels great. And then the second one, I think this has been the most special just because, like you said, Ryan, it was our first time going back-to-back, and we made history in sled hockey, which is just a great thing to be a part of.
Did it mean something extra special that you defeated Russia, our apparent rival in every sport, Russia and the host country as well?
Yeah, beating Canada was a big step for us. We hadn't faced up against them in the Paralympics. Mm-hmm. So we've always been waiting for that moment, and we finally got to take them on and take them down. And then we played Russia, tough first game against them, but we knew that we weren't out of the tournament, so you don't have to win all the games, you just got to win the right one, and that was our mentality going in, and we stuck together and got it done.
What's the one thing you take away from this entire experience?
Probably just being a part of a team that represents the United States. That's just a really cool thing to be able to say you've done in your life, and life's short, so you got to make the most of it.
Now, is there a lot of training that comes in preparing, especially for the Olympics? What's your regimen like, and do you guys have a specific diet or anything like that?
We don't really have our regiments. It's basically, you're training a lot, obviously, on and off the ice, and then you want to fuel your body as best you can, so you can be ready to go and recover quickly. If you don't put the right things in your body, it's more about the longer it takes to recover and come down from inflammation and all that kind of stuff. So you eat the right nutrients, veggies, fruits, all the different food groups, you should be all right. And you do it consistently.
And you've been part of Team USA since 2005. What does it mean for you to be part of that integral part of the sled hockey team?
It's been a great ride so far. So I never thought I'd be playing sled hockey, but it's been an amazing sport to be a part of and see grow. And we've accomplished a lot in the last 10 years, so it feels good.
And for those of you who don't know who are listening right now, what are the key differences between sled hockey and just regular ice hockey? Is there any rules or regulations that are different?
There's just a couple rules just because of the nature of the way the players are sitting. A couple rule differences for penalties that are called. And other than that, everything's the same.
And growing up, you had high aspirations in the sport of hockey, and it was unfortunately halted with your injury. Did you ever think you would end up where you are at today with playing for Team USA and winning these gold medals?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes, I don't know, Mike. I mean, sometimes it's, you never think about it, but it happens. Anything can happen. You just got to take advantage of the opportunities.
Did you have any specific people who inspired you when you're during those times?
Yeah, of course, my family and friends. You got to have a strong support group. So, it's you definitely have to have people supporting you and surrounding you, and you make sure you listen and respect their thoughts and their support. If you embrace it and you take everything with positive step, then I think that's all you can ask for.
Did somebody convince you to do sled hockey, or did you say, hey, I want to get back on the ice? No, it was more, it's definitely my decision. I think I just wanted to get out there and see what it was like, and it was good to get back out around a team and a group and back on the ice and all those things that come with hockey. So I just enjoyed it every time, and I still do. And for those who are in similar situations, who are looking for inspiration and advice during bleak times like this, what do you have advice for people who are facing an uphill climb?
I would just say, there's more to life than just an injury or just something that hits you hard at one specific moment. You still got a lot of life left, and you just got to look at it as something to learn from, and a door that might have closed, or it's something open for you, and take the next opportunity that comes your way and make the most of that. And you can't change the past. So,
did you ever have a moment where you just wanted to throw in the towel, or did you always find yourself pushing yourself past those barriers?
No, there's definitely moments when you want to feel sorry for yourself and almost quit. But I don't know. If you do that, then there's no looking back. So you got to just move forward with things. And like I said, just every opportunity that comes your way that presents itself in it, whether it be a challenge or something that's been given to you, you gotta look at the good you can do with it. So.
And I read on your website you have a quote that's by Scott Hamilton that says, "The only disability in life is a bad attitude." And I found that very inspiring. What does that quote mean for you?
think just like I'm saying, if you have a negative attitude, then you're already holding yourself back. So you gotta look at everything in a positive light if you can. Being realistic, at least. There's some things that you get mad about, and that's you probably have every right to be, but you gotta live life. Gotta live life happy here. It's not much worth living for.
And when you are not winning the gold medals for the USA, you are currently with the Northeast Passage, where you perform strength and conditioning coaching for athletes with disabilities. Talk about that for a little bit, and what it means for you to help those who face similar situations as you did.
Yeah, I think that's one of the opportunities that presented itself, like I was talking about when I got hurt, was to get involved. I realized that there were athletes out there that didn't have the opportunities that I had when I was growing up to get involved with a sport as young as I did, and just because of the physically their limitations and the technology just wasn't there to support their needs. So I think going to UNH and then graduating, now working for Northeast Passage, I've helped develop opportunities for athletes to go to school and compete in sport and continue to pursue their goals and dreams. And, obviously being to the Para-Olympics as many times as I have and being involved with the sport for as long as I have a lot of, I'm a pretty good resource for those athletes too. So it's been a great opportunity.
Yeah, what does it mean for you that you have all these people looking up to you for inspiration?
I think it's not just inspiration. I think it's, for a lot of different reasons, but yeah, that's great. And I hope I've been able to influence people in a positive way, and that they're, using things that they've learned from me or from my teammates about, trying to just do your best with what you got.
And you also go to various organizations to talk about your story. Do you have any upcoming shows that you will be participating in?
Upcoming shows, no. We were on Best of the U.S. last night on NBC Sports Network with the Olympic and Paralympic team, but no shows for me. I would love to get on a show if you got any connects there, Ryan, but nothing crazy for me.
We could have you on being our NHL analyst for us.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. I'd love to, he just straight just left, or, something like that.
Who is your hockey team? I'm in Chicago, so I'm a Blackhawks guy. Who's yours?
Obviously, Bruins, man. I'm sorry about that.
Well, we got you guys last year.
Well, we'll probably see you again this year if it goes all the right way it should.
Yeah, the Hawks aren't looking too hot right now. Taze is out for the remaining of the season, but
you'll be all right. Who do you have in the first round?
Who am I looking up right now? I'm trying to think. It's not that bad. Let me check this real quick.
Yeah.
I have to pull it up.
We've got Columbus.
Oh, you guys will be fine against Columbus.
We've got a good group. We've got a real strong group, too. So, it'll be, I think, the Hawks, Bruins, I think those are the two teams. The Ducks are good, obviously. Penguins are still always good. But I just don't have faith in them.
I loved last year's Stanley Cup game because the original 7-8, actually. So that was just fantastic watching that matchup with Boston and Chicago.
Yeah, it was.
Now, if Boston wins, I will give you a slice of our deep dish pizza here in Chicago for you.
Nice, yeah. We've got, there's a couple of teammates from Chicago, Brody Roybal and Kevin McKee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, do you have any advice for any upcoming players who are aspiring to be in the Team USA in the future Olympics? What do you got for if they're trying to do that dream?
I just told them you got to practice. Really, it's an old, cliche or whatever, but you practice makes perfect, and there's a lot of truth to that. So whatever you want to do, you got to work at it. It's not just going to come to you. You might have some talent, but if you want to take it to the next level, you got to practice. So that's what I would say.
And all of your accolades that you achieved throughout your career, which one do you hold closest to your heart?
That's tough. I would say this most recent gold medal, just because we defended it. I think that's been the most meaningful achievement we've been able to achieve.
And you're a Boston guy. I'm a Cubs fan. You think the Red Sox are going to repeat this year too?
Oh, that's a tough question. It's early on, but we certainly have the capabilities of doing that.
Do you think my Cubbies will ever win a World Series? I think it's never going to happen.
It'll happen. Crazier things have happened, but I think you guys will get there.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Bruins and the Blackhawks playing again in the Stanley Cup Finals. And Taylor, where can everybody find you on the web?
At TaylorChace.com. I have a website. Yes, I do, and it's not too shabby. Check it out. And I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
All right, great, Taylor. I appreciate you being on and talking about your experience in Sochi and about your inspirational story. Thanks again, Taylor.
Thanks, Ryan.
Have a great one.
You too. Yeah.
That was Taylor Chace, gold medalist Paralympic, who recently just won the gold medal in the Sochi 2014 Olympics. Well, thanks again for listening. I am Ryan Neiman. Follow us on Twitter at FantasyU Sports, and we are on Instagram at SSportsU, and on the web at SSportsu.com. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.